You've been feeling the pressure in places you can't explain, not because something is wrong, but because something in your life is about to open. And I know you've sensed it, not loudly, not dramatically, but quietly, like the air that feels different right before a storm breaks, like the moment your body knows you're standing on the edge of something that matters, even before your mind catches up. That's exactly where you are right now. You didn't arrive here by curiosity. You didn't arrive here by coincidence. You arrived here because your timeline has shifted, subtly, silently, but undeniably. The universe is guiding you, not to search for proof, but to feel the truth forming before it becomes visible. This is the message that always arrives right before the breakthrough becomes real. Not at the start of the journey, not at the end of it, but at the hinge, the turning point, the moment everything quietly rearranges itself. Because you have quietly rearranged yourself from the inside out. You may not even realize how much you've changed, but the universe has. You've been walking through a season that very few people witnessed. You've carried weight that no one clapped for. You've made decisions that cost you peace, comfort, or familiarity. And yet, you made them anyway because something deeper was pulling you forward. You let go of things your heart still loved, but your soul had outgrown. You protected your integrity even when it was inconvenient. You listened to what felt true, not what felt easy. Most people don't see the battles fought in silence. Most people only notice transformation when it makes noise. But the universe has been watching the whole time. You haven't been overlooked. You haven't been forgotten. You haven't been passed over. What you experienced wasn't rejection. It was redirection. It wasn't destruction. It was preparation. It wasn't punishment. It was pruning. And soon, very soon, you'll understand why the cut hurt and why the clearing was necessary. Let's acknowledge the season you're leaving behind. The foggy path, the heavy decisions, the emotional exhaustion, the moments where you felt something was off, but couldn't articulate it. The version of you that you thought you had to keep alive just to survive the expectations of others. The environments that once felt safe until they suddenly felt small. The relationships that demanded access to you but refused to grow with you. You didn't become difficult, you became different, and the world around you simply hadn't updated yet. That tension, that restlessness, that feeling that something bigger was calling you even when your life looked ordinary, that wasn't confusion, that was activation. That was your spirit saying, don't stop now, don't shrink now, because the next chapter of your life cannot support a smaller, quieter, disempowered version of you. It requires a stronger you, a clearer you, a more grounded you, a more obedient and aligned you. And whether you noticed or not, that version has been forming inside you the whole time. There are moments in life when your timeline recalibrates, not in fireworks, not in announcements, but in subtle signals. You feel bored with distractions that once entertained you. You feel uneasy in comfort zones that once held you. Your intuition gets louder, sharper, clearer. Your tolerance for what drains you becomes lower. Your hunger for what aligns you becomes deeper. That's not accidental. That's alignment. That's the universe adjusting the frequency of your path to match the frequency you've grown into. And when that happens, everything starts moving again. People shift out. Opportunities shift in. Random moments link into meaning. Timing begins to feel intelligent again. Conversations become confirmations. And life stops happening to you and starts responding for you. Let's talk about what you've been asking for. Because you weren't praying for surface level comfort. You were asking for clarity that changes your life. Peace that rewrites your nervous system. Purpose that feels like destiny. Alignment that feels like oxygen. And those kinds of answers never arrive wrapped in ease. They arrive in the in-between, when the old loosens its grip, but the new hasn't fully shown itself yet. That's the exact space you're standing in. Yes, it feels uncomfortable. Yes, it feels confusing. Yes, it feels like anticipation and anxiety are living in the same room. But listen closely. That discomfort is not a warning. It's recognition. It's your soul saying, I know what's coming before I can see it. Something aligned is approaching. Something overdue is shifting toward you. Something with your name on it is getting closer. And now for the question you keep asking in your quietest moments. Was it all necessary? Yes, because you didn't lose years. You gained alignment. You didn't lose people. You gained discernment. You didn't miss your chance. You were protected from the wrong timeline. You weren't delayed. You were refined. The universe was preparing you for a season that demands depth, not desperation. Strength, not survival. Discernment, not distraction. Your breakthrough didn't take too long. You took the right amount of time to become someone who could handle the blessing without losing yourself in it. And that is why your timing waited for you to be ready. Before letting itself reveal you were already chosen. Now, here's what's happening next. You'll start noticing synchronicities again, but sharper now. Ideas will land with clarity, not chaos. Opportunities will feel natural, not suspicious. People will appear who speak your inner language without translation. You'll feel nudges you can't ignore, doors you don't have to force, confirmation you don't have to beg for. Not because life suddenly becomes perfect, but because you'll finally be on a path that matches your spirit. Your life is about to accelerate, not with confusion, but with clarity. Not with noise, but with precision. Not with panic, but with alignment. And hear this deeply. You don't have to force anything anymore. You don't have to chase anything anymore. You don't have to shrink to keep anything anymore. Your alignment will move mountains for you. Your integrity will open doors you once doubted existed. Your clarity will attract what is meant for you. Your growth will seat you at tables you once admired from afar. This is not the season of striving. This is the season of receiving. Not because it's easy, but because you've earned it in silence. So take a breath now. Not a shallow one, not a rushed one, but a deep, reclaiming breath. The kind that tells your body it can finally loosen its grip. Drop your shoulders, not out of surrender to exhaustion, but out of surrender to the truth that you've carried enough, fought enough, figured out enough. Let the tension drain out of your posture like water leaving a stone. Lift your head, not for anyone watching, not for applause, not for validation, but because you're no longer the person who walks through life bowed by uncertainty. Let your spirit recognize this moment, the moment your heart has quietly been rehearsing for, in the background of your life. For months, maybe years, your soul has been stretching, evolving, shedding, and preparing for a door it couldn't see yet. You've been training in patience, in resilience, in emotional strength, in quiet transformation, in invisible discipline. And now the universe is gently tapping your awareness and saying, notice, you're standing on the threshold. And if this spoke to you, don't just absorb it like a feeling that fades. Don't treat it like another moment of inspiration that dissolves by morning. This is not a message to hold inside. This is a message to step into, to speak back, to own, to declare, and to live forward from. So declare it. Let it be heard. Let it be spoken. Let it be claimed. Not just whispered in your mind, but written into the world. Write this in the comments as your declaration, as your stake in the ground, as your new internal contract made external. I'm aligned for the season that's finally arriving, because you are. You're not wishing for alignment anymore. You're not hoping for alignment anymore. You are standing in it, breathing in it, being shaped by it, and recognized by it. And the universe is already whispering back, not teasing, not delaying, not testing, not waiting to see if you deserve it, but answering you with certainty. You're ready now. You always were moving toward this. Even when it felt like you were standing still, you were shifting internally. Even when nothing outside changed, everything inside was rearranging. Even when you thought you were lost, you were being refined. Even when you questioned yourself, the universe was confirming you. Even when your heart hurt, it was healing at the same time. You weren't falling apart. You were falling into place. And this time, the breakthrough won't sneak past you. This time, you won't miss the moment because you were too busy doubting it. This time, you'll see it, feel it, recognize it, and step into it without apology or hesitation. You're stepping into the most aligned version of your life. Not the loudest version, not the perfect version, not the finished version, but the true, awakened, evolving, intentional version. The one that matches your spirit's frequency, your integrity's weight, and your soul's direction. And the universe is saying it again, clearly, lovingly, powerfully, like a final stamp, like a cosmic clearance, like a divine nod, like a promise delivered, like a prophecy turned practical. You're ready now. So walk forward from here like someone who finally knows. The storm wasn't sent to break you. It was sent to open the sky. And you are the one who was built to stand under the clearing when it came. You are ready. You are aligned. You are recognized. And now you receive.